So, here we have our opponent's team right here. They had access to Iron Valiant, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Haxorus, Moltres, Zangoose, Goldengo, Skuntank, Blastoise, Donphan, Electros, and Piloswine. Yeah, so this is what they had. And my tools for fighting everything here were a little like on the lower side. So this is my team I have access to. I have picked Zeraora, Salazzle, Zoroark Hisui, Flygon, Orbeetle, Samurott Hisui, Togekiss, Metagross, Chestnut, Aurorus, and Ferroseed. But yeah, no, Orbeetle came in clutch, actually. And I'm very glad I picked it, honestly. So on Orbeetle, we have max HP, max speed with a timid nature, with a little bit of EVs in its defense stat. We are just running, like, status moves, so Sticky Web, Reflect Light, Screen, Baton Pass. This is specifically to get our screen set up, and to make sure that Sticky Web is for, speed control, if we need to have speed control. Reflect and Light Screen for obvious reasons, if we wanted to... Well, actually, I couldn't really set up with anything, but for obvious reasons. And then we had Baton Pass for passing if a Pokemon that we were fighting was faster than us, like Haxorus or Iron Valiant. So we can set up the Reflect and then slow pass into something else and take the hit with Orbeetle instead. And that was the plan with Orbeetle. And then our other Pokemon that was pretty much just for setting things up and whatnot. We have Togekiss. Togekiss does have Air Slash, Serene Grace Air Slash, if we needed it. And our EV spread, we have max HP, basically max special defense. We have the Calm Nature to boost it up. This is just because Smogon recommended this to, like, save EVs on something or whatever. I don't know. But I was originally max HP, max special defense with a plus special attacking nature. Smogon recommended this to boost everything pretty much to where it was, and we had 12 extra EVs that we could throw into our defense stat if we needed to. This is very, very specially defensive. It had Air Slash, we have Wish, Defog, and Baton Pass as well on Togekiss. Defog is for getting rid of stuff like Stealth Rocks that we don't want on our side of the field. It unfortunately also gets rid of our own hazards. So that's not the best, but I don't have access to anything else. I don't have Rapid Spin on anything, so Defog is the best thing we have. And Heavy Duty Boots are obviously so we don't take Stealth Rocks damage when we switch in. And then we Wish and Baton Pass are for switching into other Pokemon and getting our health back on them. And that was that setup. So those two were kind of the ones where it's like, these two are just here for utility. I don't need them to actually, like, do a lot of damage. And that was what they are here for. Like, Togekiss is here to slow Baton Pass into other things, because it has no speed investment whatsoever. In terms of damage output, one of the things I realized is that they have a glaring water weakness right here. So, like, they have 3 water weaknesses, 2 water resistances. So, one of the first Pokemon that made it all of the team, obviously, was Hisui Samurott. This Pokemon is not only just here to deal a lot of damage, but it's also here to tank a decent amount of damage as well. So, we have Assault Vest, because Assault Vest Samurott takes hits from Goldengo way better than if it didn't have Assault Vest. This is specifically so I could switch in to Make It Rain if I really needed to. So we have max speed, max physical attack Samurott. But yeah, we have Ceaseless Edge, Ranger Cell, Upper Hand, Knockoff. We originally had Swords Dance and Flip Turn. I switched it out for Upper Hand because Haxorus has access to First Impression, and that's going to deal a lot of damage to Hisui and Samurott. So this is what our resolution was for that, because Upper Hand is higher in the priority bracket, so it's going to go before the priority move on the opposite side, and it will flinch 100% of the time. So Upper Hand is to counter First Impression Haxorus immediately, because it can only use First Impression the first turn it's out. So that's why we have upper hand. I switched Flip Turn for knockoff at the last moment because I realized that all of the switching I would want to do is likely going to be just hard switches from Samurott. I don't think Samurott's going to want to Flip Turn out of anything, really. So I figured knockoff would be better. Not just because it can take off items, but also because Piloswine with Eviolite was a decent possibility of showing up. So if I was able to knock off the Eviolite, Piloswine would be way less of a threat because of how less bulky it would be. So that's why I grabbed knockoff on that. Another big thing was Ogerpon Cornerstone. This thing has the potential to do a lot of damage to my team. It has access to Trailblaze, it has access to Swords Dance. So my counter for that was my spiky boy here. My spiky boy Chestnut. So Chestnut is specifically built to take on Ogerpon Cornerstone. It has max HP EVs, and it was max defense with an attack boosting nature. I think it was Adamant. But again, Smogon recommended this for the EV spread to save on EVs, and it gave me more EVs in like attack or defense, so it just, I guess it made it better. So I went ahead and went with that. So we have the 104 in attack, so it has a decent, like, it can hit decently hard, and then a 152 with the Impish nature in order to give us a really, really high defense stat. And then we are running Seed Bomb, Drain Punch, Stone Edge, and Spiky Shield. Also running Bulletproof for possible Shadow Ball switch-ins on Goldengo. Leftovers, I went ahead and went with Leftovers instead of Rocky Helmet because Chestnut doesn't need to be dealing... Chestnut can use Spiky Shield to deal residual damage, but it's not here to deal that damage over time. It needs to stay alive, and that's what the point of Chestnut is. So, and then Chestnut's one of my Terra Captains, so we are running a Steel Terra type in case Ogerpon goes for a Play Rough while we are fighting it, because that is a definite possibility for Ogerpon to do. Another really big thing for our opponent is the fact that they have access to Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant can get really fast and destroy our team very easily if it's set up correctly. Because Iron Valiant is one of those Paradox Pokemon, it gets access to Quark Drive, and if you use a Booster Energy with it, and your Speed stat is your highest stat, you get a 1.5 times Speed boost. So our counter for this is Salazzle. Salazzle is 1 speed point faster than Iron Valiant. So with Choice Scarf, even if Iron Valiant gets that speed boost from its ability, Salazzle still outspeeds it. So we have Choice Scarf, Choice Scarf Salazzle. This is specifically to take down Iron Valiant and or Goldengo, depending on the situation, which is why we have our slow baton passers. So we can get Salazzle in without having to take too much damage, because Salazzle is just not known for taking damage. So we have max speed, max special attack, obviously, with our timid nature, so we're as fast as possible and able to deal as much damage as we can without possibly getting outsped by the Iron Valiant. Running Sludge Wave, obviously, for the Iron Valiant, Flamethrower for Goldengo, Encore, so we can go... So if we ever get in a situation where we have to switch in Salazzle into something, we can Encore, get someone stuck on something, and then switch another Pokemon in on that move if we need to. And then Hyper Voice is for possible substitute setups, where we want to get rid of a Pokemon using substitute. We can use Hyper Voice, get rid of it easily. And then our last little guy here is our Zeraora. I think this is on here just for offense. The Zeraora I specifically put on the team for offensive pressure, because if Zeraora is on the field, you want to switch into either Ogerpon or your ground type. There is no other really option for you to switch into Zeraora. I made the setup a little different than you would normally set up, because I wanted to take my opponent by surprise. So yeah, they have 2 ground types, so those are their electric immunities, and then they have 2 electric resists in Ogerpon and Haxorus. This means you have to respect Zeraora, because it is the fastest thing that can come out on the field. It is my fastest Pokemon. Its speed is it's unmatched. The only thing that can outspeed it is Iron Valiant with the Quark Drive boost, and we have Salazzle for that. So Our Zeraora setup is max special attack, max speed, but with a modest nature. So our special attacks are doing even more damage, plus Expert Belt to deal even more damage on super effective hits. As you can see, we're running Grass Knot and Focus Blast. These are for Dawn Fan and Piloswine respectively. So if Dawn Fan were to come in, try to switch in on Zeraora, we have Grass Knot to catch the Dawn Fan switching in. And Dawn Fan, the only thing it could possibly do to us at that point is Ice Shard, and it's not going to do enough damage. So Zeraora is running Grass Knot to take care of Dawn Fan if it switches in. Focus Blast is for Piloswine, because that's going to deal way more damage to Piloswine. Piloswine is not as heavy as Dawn Fan is. So Focus Blast is for that, and also for Zangoose if that comes in. Or, what is the other... And also as an option for Ogerpon Cornerstone if we want to take that out. So that was our team setup for this battle. Enjoy the battle. It's going to be great. I think I did a really good job of predicting things correctly. And making sure that everything went as smoothly as it could have been. Honestly, it could have been better. But you will see what I mean whenever we get into the battle. Alrighty. Okay. You turn timer off. I appreciate that. Okay, so there's the Dawn Fan. Ogerpon Cornerstone, I figured that was going to be brought. Moltres, absolutely. Iron Valiant, I definitely expected that. Haxorus and Blastoise are kind of variants. And Dawn, it was either going to be Dawn Fan or Piloswine, because you need a ground type to counter Zeraora. I think I'm going to lead Orbeetle here. I think Orbeetle is the best lead, because then I can possibly get the Sticky Web set up immediately. Not sure, though. Let's just lead Orbeetle and see what happens. Okay, so the Ogerpon Cornerstone to start with. Do I want to go ahead and hit the Sticky Web, or should I go ahead and just switch to Chestnut, is the question. I don't want this thing setting up too much, because a lot of the time, this is gonna run stuff like Play Rough or Trailblaze to make itself faster. So I think we could probably take a Trailblaze, but we can't really take a Rock move right now. I don't think, and we don't outspeed this either at max speed. So I think the safe play would be to go into Chestnut and tank whatever Rock move they're gonna probably use. I kind of just want to get a Sticky Web up, but I feel like a Rock move is just gonna kill us. So let's just switch in Chestnut to be safe. Ivy Cudgel, yep, that's what I thought. Okay, fair. I'm going to Spiky Shield. We're going to see what he wants to do. Actually, do I just Stone Edge to try and predict the Moltres switch? Or do I predict the Play Rough and go for Spiky Shield? I think Spiky Shield is really safe here. If they switch in Moltres, I can just switch to Samurott. I might go for the Stone Edge. The Stone Edge is a riskier play. I'm going to go for Spiky Shield. Yeah, okay, no. The Stone Edge was the right play there. Alright, that's fine. We get a little health back because of the switch, so that's fine. I think we can safely... Goldango didn't get brought at all, which is actually kind of nice. So I think we'll probably switch in Sam here. Either that, or I can Terrastalize into Steel, predicting the flying move, and then hit the Stone Edge and kill the Moltres. I could also just switch in Zera here. Let's switch in... I think Samurott would be the best switch here, honestly. Yeah, let's just switch in Samurott. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, really glad that missed. Do I just go for the Razor Shell? Razor Shell might just kill it. But also they could just switch back into Ogerpon. Maybe I'll go for the Ceaseless Edge and get some Spike Layers up. This could have Heavy Duty Boots. Or, alternatively, it could just go for a Will-O-Wisp again. I think if it wants to go for Will-O-Wisp, I think I'll switch in Zera. Because I'm running special Zera Aura. Let's do... Yeah, I actually like that switch. Let's switch in Zera. U-turn. Okay. So we get the Dawn Fan switch here, most likely. I don't see why you wouldn't switch in Dawn Fan here. It's either that or Ogerpon, I suppose. But Ogerpon doesn't outspeed me. Iron Valiant, I guess, could be an option. But I don't see why it would be. With Booster Energy, it is faster than Zera, so I guess that could be feasible. Okay, Ogerpon. That's what I thought it might do. I think if we Volt Switch, it'll be good. Because 1, Volt Switch will break Sturdy, and 2, we'll be able to switch back into Chestnut. So let's do the Volt Switch. Even if he uses Play Rough, we survive. So I'm just going to switch in Chestnut. U-turn. Okay, interesting. Moltres again? Probably Moltres again, honestly. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Try to catch my Samurott switch last time with the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, Iron Valiant. Okay, they just switched in Iron Valiant. I think what I want to do here is first and foremost, I'm probably going to want a Spiky Shield on this. Either that or I just want a hard switch. Maybe they go for a Swords Dance here. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to let them get a Swords Dance up if I can help it, but I don't know what I can do otherwise. They might just go for the straight Swords Dance. Either that or they're going to try and hit me with a Fairy move right here. I think probably if they try and go for the Fairy move, Salazzle will survive because of the Poison and Fire typing. But I don't know if I can guarantee that. That's the thing. I don't know if the Salazzle switch is safe. I'm going to Spiky Shield. We're going to see what happens. Moonblast. Okay. Interesting. Alright, alright. I don't know if that'll kill Salazzle or not. Oh, wow, that's not doing crap. Let's just go ahead and... Okay, okay. Countered my switch. That's fair. I think what I'm going to do then... I'm going to switch in Orbeetle. Or we'll switch in Chestnut again. No, let's switch in Orbeetle. As leftovers, good to know. Stealth Rock, okay. To be expected. I'm going to set up the Sticky Web. I don't know if this stays in or not, but I'm going to set up the Sticky Web. There we go. Fire Fang. Okay, interesting. Didn't burn me. That's good. We're going to Reflect. I want to be able to get as much... Okay, Stealth Rock is not the best, but, you know, it could be worse. So... Yeah, we'll get the Reflect up. Ooh, tank that. We tank that all day. It's gonna go for, if it goes for Earthquake again, I'm not sure what we'll do, but I think I want to switch Togekiss in next. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just hard switch Togekiss. It's not gonna be able to do a whole lot to my. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna defog. Yeah, we're gonna defog. I don't like these rocks on my side of the field. It gets rid of the Sticky Web on their side, but that's fine. Ice Spinner. Fair. Do we Wish and then Baton Pass? I could Wish and then Baton Pass. Actually, I think I'm gonna hard switch Samurai here on the Ice Spinner. Yep. And this thing doesn't have anything for Samurott, so we're gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna just go for the Ceaseless Edge here. I'm just gonna go for the Ceaseless Edge. We're gonna get some spikes on the field. Because this Dawnfan doesn't have anything for me. We still have 4 turns of Reflect left. Because this has heavy duty boots. Never mind. No. I put it up with Orbeetle. Orbeetle has Light Clay. So yes, it's 4 turns left. Yeah, good. We got spikes on the field. We tank an Earthquake fantastically. I think we'll probably go for a Razor Shell here. Yeah, let's go for the Razor Shell. I want to kill this Dawnfan. The worst thing that happens right now is they switch into Ogerpon or Haxorus, but I don't think either of those things are going to be that bad right now. So I guess we'll just kill the Dawnfan with the Razor Shell, and that'll be okay. Yes. Awesome. Nice crit. Alright, we killed the Dawnfan, which means they don't have an electric immunity anymore, which is actually really good for us. Probably Ogerpon or Haxorus comes in here. Blastoise. Actually was not expecting that one. Do I switch here is the question. I kind of want to see what this Blastoise is going to do, so let's knock off. It's probably going to go for, like, Aura Sphere. Oh, leftovers. Rapid Spin. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. We went for the Rapid Spin. We have 1 turn of Reflect left. I could try and switch Orbeetle back in. Or we could go for the Chestnut switch. Or we could go for Zero Aura switch. I don't know which one I like more. I think Chestnut would be the best one, probably. Well, if it's gonna go for like an Aura Sphere on, if it's gonna go for an Aura Sphere, I might want to swap in Togekiss. I think Togekiss would probably be a good switch here. Let's do Togekiss. Flip turn. Okay, we took no damage from that. What is gonna switch in on Togekiss? If it's something that's gonna deal physical damage, we'll want to swap. If Iron Valiant comes in, we're going to Baton Pass into Salazzle. Their ground type is gone, so their best counter into poison type move from Salazzle is gone, so that's fantastic. Ogerpon. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Probably gonna go for that Ivy Cudgel. I'm gonna switch in Chestnut. It's got Ivy Cudgel and U-turn so far. Yeah, we're gonna switch in Chestnut. Chestnut's been tanking the moves on this thing really well. So we're gonna switch in Chestnut. I'm pretty sure we still tank a Play Rough. Okay, just U-turn. That's fine. It'll probably switch in Moltres here. Either that or Iron Valiant again. This time I'm not gonna let the opportunity go to waste, and I'll just switch in Salazzle. Okay, yeah. So there's the Iron Valiant. I think we just swap Salazzle in here. And you go for a Moonblast on my Salazzle. I tank that very well. We're going for the Sludge Wave. Take the name into consideration. Alright, there's the Blastoise. Does Sludge Wave kill? No, but we kill next turn, so I'm just gonna click it again. Unless it has Aqua Jet. I wonder if it has Aqua Jet. Do you have Aqua Jet? You might have Aqua Jet. I'm gonna play it safe and switch in Chestnut here, just in case they have Aqua Jet. No, they have Scald, okay. Burn here would not be great. Okay, didn't get the burn either. Alright, okay, so I kind of... I should have just gone for the Sludge Wave. I thought they might have Aqua Jet, seems they did not, so that's cool. I think if we swapped in Zera here, we'd be fine, but I'm not sure. I don't know what they're gonna go for now, that's the thing. I guess I could go for a Seed Bomb. Let's just go for Spiky Shield, and if they flip turn, I'll get that damage off. Okay, no, they just hard swapped into Moltres again. That's fine. And again, more Leftovers recovery. The more Leftovers recovery we get, the better. I think I want to switch in Zera here. Yeah, we're going to switch Zera in here. Even if we get burned with Will-O-Wisp, I think it's fine. I really don't care if I get burned with Will-O-Wisp or not. Is this music too loud? No, it's not. We're good. Yeah, we're going to switch in Zera. Burn? No, Flamethrower. Okay, that's fine. We Thunderbolt. Yeah, we Thunderbolt. Probably we'll see an Ogerpon switch. Nope. And Ogre... Okay, that Moltres goes down, which means Chestnut doesn't have anything really to worry about anymore. Yeah, Chestnut doesn't really have anything to worry about anymore. So there's the Haxorus. This is probably going to go for Sword Stance. I think I'm going to go ahead and Volt Switch into Togekiss, and we're going to try and scare this out. So I'm going to Volt Switch. Unless this has priority, I'm not entirely sure what kind of priority this is going to have. But we'll switch into... Oh, First Impression. I forgot about that. Okay. That's fine. Zeraora kind of served its purpose. Blastoise only has 18 HP left anyway, so I'm not entirely worried about that. What has Haxorus got on the rest of my stuff? Not much. I think I'll probably switch in Chestnut here, or Togekiss. Togekiss might be a good switch, just because I don't know if he's going to want to stay in on a Fairy-type Togekiss. So let's switch in Togekiss. I want to scare him out. I'm going to Wish. Okay, they switch into Blastoise. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if this is faster than me or not. I think I'm just going to go for an Air Slash here. I'm going to try and kill this Blastoise. Toxic. Okay, that's fine, actually. I don't really care. Okay, well, good to know. We got that Wish. That's good. Probably Ogerpon here. Probably Ogerpon. And if it's Iron Valiant... No, it's Haxorus again. Okay. I wonder... Oh, this might go for First Impression again. I think I'm going to go ahead and slow Baton Pass. Iron Head. Oh. Okay, we're going to slow Baton Pass. I think that was a good play. We're gonna go into the Chestnut. Do I Spiky Shield? Do I Terrastalize and Drain Punch? Or do I just go for the Seed Bomb? I mean, the Spiky Shield might be good on Haxorus, honestly, but I'm not sure. I think we probably should just go for the Seed Bomb and see if Iron Valiant switches in. Because it might. It could. I think I'll click... Yeah, we'll click Seed Bomb. Yep, there's... Oh, there's Ogerpon. Okay. Interesting. I'm cool with that, honestly. This is probably going to try and U-turn, so I can just Spiky Shield. Or I can just Seed Bomb again. I mean, I take a hit from this thing really well. I don't think it had... If it had Play Rough, it would have tried it by now, so I'm going to Seed Bomb. Oh no, my leftovers. I want to kill the Ogerpon. That's good. And now I think you switch in Iron Valiant. I am going to... Should I Terra Steel? This is definitely going to switch in... Or it might switch in Haxorus. No, Iron. That's Iron. Okay. I figured it might be Iron Valiant. I think I'm going to switch in Togekiss for a good... Yeah, I'm going to sack Togekiss for a switch into Salazzle. And we're going to do Sludge Wave. I don't know if that's going to kill Haxorus. But, it's definitely going to do a ton of damage and nothing else outspeeds Salazzle. So I'm going to sack Togekiss, safe switch into... Yeah, that is perfectly fine. I'm cool with that outcome. We switch in Salazzle and go for Sludge Wave. This kills Iron Valiant 100% of the time. So either you switch or you die. Doesn't matter which. Unless you have priority. First Impression. I don't know if First Impression kills... I don't know if First Impression kills Salazzle or not. Okay, I might just Sludge Wave, because Salazzle has served its purpose, so we'll just Sludge Wave on the Haxorus. First Impression doesn't kill us, we're fine. Oh, Terrastalize into Steel type. Good going, good going, good going. I think I'm going to hard switch then into my Orbeetle. Got the Choice Band. Okay, good to know. Choice Band. It's Choice Banded. Okay. We're gonna Reflect. Don't go first. It outspeeds me. That's fine. We Reflect. We're gonna take minimal damage from this. And then we can Taunt Pass. Slow Pass into Salazzle. Salazzle, Flamethrower, kills. Dead Haxorus. Let's go. Let's go. GG's. GG's. I could have clicked Stone Edge at like any point during that battle and could have KO'd the Moltres way earlier. But I think the way I played that was safe enough. Honestly, that was a really good week 1 battle. I'm really happy with how that went. Honestly, to be perfectly honest. Like, that went really good. That went really well. I mean, honestly, I could have done a couple things better. And I probably should have done a couple things better, but it's all water under the bridge. I won 4-0, and I think that's better than what I could have hoped for. So, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the pickle, or I will take your nickels. And I know that I have a lot of content that I've been promising that y'all have been starved for. I apologize. I am not good at consistency. But I will strive to do better. And make sure to get that stuff out to you. Speaking of which, I do still have my Patreon. It's still out there. It doesn't have much on it. And I'm aware of this fact. And I apologize. I think with the schedule I have now, I'm not going to be able to post on the Patreon as much as I would want to. And I apologize for that. I know I've promised stuff on there, but I have an actual job and it's hard to keep up with that stuff. So again, I apologize. But at some point, I will do my best to try and get some stuff out there for you guys. There is a basically free tier. It's literally just a nickel, so I can literally take your nickels. But if you want to check out my Patreon, I would really appreciate it. And, you know, if I can get enough stuff out there, maybe y'all consider upgrading to, like, the $5 tier that I have on there. That would be fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you who would do that for me. And you can go and follow my Instagram and my TikTok down below. Those will be down there. And also, if you want to join my Discord server. That is going to be down in the description as well. We have a great time on that Discord server. You know, you can hang out with my buddies. I tend to get on there a lot and do, like, Who's That? We have a Who's That Pokemon bot that I get on there all the time, and I'm usually cranking those out. And then you can get more options for the Poke2 bot in order to catch Pokemon and stuff. I'm usually the one cranking all that out. But yeah, I appreciate you once again for watching the video in its entirety, if you did. And if you got to this point, you know, leave me a comment down below, letting me know if there's any way I can pray for you this week. I will be sure to put those in my, you know, prayer journal or however I do that. And also, if prayer is not your thing, totally get it. Leave me a comment down below saying, let me know what your favorite set was from my team, because I kind of liked the Zeraora set, where it was special instead of physical. It doesn't deal as much damage as it would if it was physical, but its utility is way better because of what coverage it gets access to. Plus, Special Thunderbolt was actually really, really, really good. But yeah, let me know which one of my Pokemon sets was your favorite and what you would have done differently. What Pokemon you would have brought instead of the ones I did. Alright, appreciate you guys. Have a great one.